Story time about the most embarrassing day of my life. Okay, so boom. I was 15, sophomore year, right? Normal Tuesday. Nothing crazy. I was dead tired cause I stayed up till like I am watching Netflix when I should have been studying. But whatever, I thought I looked cute. Like, I had my fresh new sneakers on, my jeans were fitting, hair was curled, lashes curled up too. I was feeling myself. I'm not even gonna lie. I was ready to walk down those hallways like it was Nifwida or something. But the problem? Our school had this one main staircase. Everybody used it. And if you fell on those stairs, yeah, your life was basically over. So after first period, the halls are packed. Like people shoving, yelling, teachers blowing whistles like it's the NBA. I had my iced coffee in one hand and my binder in the other, trying to mind my business. Then out of nowhere, some dude behind me yells, "Hurry up," and bumps me. My foot catches the step weird, and bro, it was over. I went flying, like full-on slow-motion movie scene. My binder popped open, and all my homework went raining down the stairs like confetti. My iced coffee, all over me. My light jeans turned brown instantly. And me, I was laid out on the stairs looking like a broken Roblox avatar. The whole stairwell went dead silent for the seconds. And then one kid started laughing. And once one person laughed, it was a wrap. Everybody was cackling, phones out, people recording like it was a comedy special. I'm on the stairs drenched in coffee, hair sticking to my forehead, smelling like a Dunkin' Donuts trash can. My face was red, my soul had left my body, and this teacher runs up like, "Sweetie, are you okay?" And I'm like, I'm fine, even though I literally wanted the earth to swallow me whole. And just when I thought it couldn't get worse, I look up. Guess who's standing at the bottom of the stairs? Yep, my crush, staring right at me. He saw the whole thing. I swear my life ended right there. For the rest of the week, everybody was calling me Starbucks girl or iced coffee. People were making TikToks about it, adding sound effects to the videos. Someone even edited me fouling with the Wii Sports fail music. And my crush, he actually came up to me later and was like, "Hey, you okay? That was kind of funny though. Like, sir, why would you admit you laughed? That did not help at all." So yeah, that's the story of the day. I thought I was serving main character energy and ended up being the clown of the week.
Okay, so let me tell y'all about the time my best friend decided she was gonna try and steal my brother. Like, yes, you heard me right. My brother. So I was 15, sophomore year, and my best friend's name was Natalie. We'd been close since 7th grade. Sleepovers, matching outfits, all that. She basically lived at my house, and my mom even called her her second daughter. Now, my brother Marcus was 17, a senior, and all the girls at school thought he was cute. But to me, he was just annoying. Like, he never cleaned his room, always hogged the bathroom, and thought he was cooler than he really was. Natalie knew I thought he was irritating, but apparently she didn't see him the same way. At first, it was little things. Like whenever Marcus walked into the room, Natalie would suddenly laugh louder, flip her hair, or try to act all extra. I noticed it, but I was like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. But then she started asking weird questions. Like, does Marcus have a girlfriend? Or what kind of girls does your brother like? And I was like, why do you care? He's literally my brother. The biggest red flag? One night during a sleepover, we were watching movies in the living room, and Marcus came downstairs shirtless to grab something from the kitchen. Natalie's eyes practically bugged out of her head. She nudged me and whispered, "Girl, your brother is actually fine." I literally threw a pillow at her like, "EW, stop! That's nasty." She laughed it off, but deep down I was like, nah, she's serious. So here's where things got messy. One day I left my phone on the table while I went to grab snacks. When I came back, I noticed Natalie had her phone turned weird, like she didn't want me to see the screen. I brushed it off, but later that night, I borrowed her phone to look something up. Guess whose name was in her recent texts? Marcus. My heart literally dropped. I didn't open the messages at first because I didn't want to overreact, but curiosity ate me alive. So when she went to the bathroom, I scrolled, and there it was. A whole conversation with my brother, flirting, jokes, her saying stuff like, "Don't tell my name, I'm texting you, she'll get mad." And Marcus? Entertaining it, talking about how funny she was and how she wasn't like other girls. I was literally shaking. I didn't even wait. The second she came back, I straight up asked, Why are you texting my brother behind my back? She froze. Then she had the nerve to say, Relax, we're just friends. Girl, I saw the messages. Friends don't call each other cute. We started arguing, and she tried flipping it on me like, You're just jealous. Jealous? Of my brother? I was done. So I went to Marcus's room and confronted him too. I showed him the messages and said, You're really talking to my best friend? He tried to play dumb like, We were just joking. But the look on his face said otherwise. I told them both if they wanted to be together so bad, fine, but they could both stay out of my life. Natalie started crying, saying, It's not like that, I swear. But I was over it. You don't sneak behind your best friend's back like that. Period. The next day at school, Natalie tried acting like nothing happened. She sat next to me at lunch, like, So, are we good? I looked at her and said, Nope. I told everyone at the table how she was texting my brother behind my back, and her face turned bright red. She tried denying it, but people had already seen her being all flirty with him before, so nobody believed her. As for Marcus, I gave him the silent treatment for a solid week. My mom kept asking why we were fighting, but I didn't even bother explaining because it was too embarrassing. Eventually, he apologized and admitted it was dumb. He said he wasn't actually into her, he just thought it was funny, which made me even madder because he was willing to ruin my friendship for a joke. Me and Natalie never spoke again. She tried texting me months later like, Can we talk? But I left her on red, because honestly, if your best friend is willing to sneak around with your brother behind your back, she was never your friend in the first place. And that, my friends, is the story of the time my best friend tried to steal my brother and lost me instead.